I was with a few of my mates at one of my friend's house. We were watching football, and then I heard a bit of commotion at the door. There was a lot of verbal abuse, a lot of swearing. They tried at this moment to get through the door, and I pushed them out of the way. And the guy decided to bring out a baseball bat. At that moment, I saw red. A fight broke out straight away. As soon as I saw the bat, I decided to go for him. So a fight broke out. I turned around and I saw a knife. I decided to tell all the guys that I was with to go back into the room and lock the door, because I wasn't ready to see anyone get stabbed. When I got into the room, I felt the same feeling I felt the first time I was stabbed, which was a wet patch. And I lifted up my jacket. All of a sudden, everyone started to panic. Even one of my close friends started to cry. He had never seen something like that. I thought to myself, hold on, imagine I died right now. It's not just what's gonna happen to me, but how would it affect all these guys that were not involved in anything like this before? Because before they met me, none of them used to smoke weed. None of them used to be involved in any type of criminal activity. They were just, can I say, normal guys. They were just, in uni to get an education and enjoy life. Then I thought deeper. Imagine my mum and my dad who came to this country to give me a better life. So I wasn't always a bad person, but the people around me weren't always as good as me. So when I was in year 9, we went to upper school. So we were around the year 10s, the year 11s, the sixth formers. Smoking was a big trend in year 9. I wanted to be part of that trend. I wanted to be involved. That's how I started smoking weed, and I was getting closer to the gang life. The first time I got stabbed, I was at the bus stop waiting. I sat there, and then 2 boys came. Then that number doubled to the point where there was about 8 boys, and they were all circling me at the bus stop. Then we had a big fight, and I felt a wet patch on my trousers. So I started to run. I was running and I turned around and they were still chasing me. I was thinking, yeah, you're gonna die today. And then I ran into a pub and I stood there with the 2 bottles in my hand thinking, look, they've got knives, you've got bottles. They're gonna stab you a few times and you're gonna die. In the back of my mind, I knew that I needed to change because I was affecting too many people. So I was invited to a youth group, and when the friend invited me, I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, people were really happy there. I started to attend more to the youth group. I started to hear messages of change, of how you could grow and how you don't have to be stuck in a lifestyle that you're living. I decided to trust in God and actually give God a chance. Each and every time I activate faith, my life gets better and I'm moving forward. The same way I was helped is the same way I'm helping others. And it's amazing because every time I see someone coming out of that period of life where they were and changing, it brings this joy to me. It brings this joy to me, and I don't think anything else can compare to it, to be honest.